what's up? How you doing, guys? Today we're gonna be talking about the scars of Dracula. I'm not sure the timeline. They say this movie came in 1970, so I'm taking a while. I had to go on IMDb because I was just kind of curious, and usually I don't like to go on IMDb when I'm looking up on something, cause I go commando when I do reviews. So this came out in 1970, so that means this came before 72, Dracula 72. So, wow, interesting. Um, Let me just say, I think that there was mixed reaction towards this version of this Christopher Lee Dracula, Scars of Dracula. I actually liked this one. I just felt like it was kind of like really old school. I like, even though it was kind of like low budget, you could tell about how the castle is and how the environment look outside. Like, okay, let's start with this movie. Let's get to the point. One of the barkeeper, his daughter, well, Lola, his daughter's dead from the vampire. He wants revenge, so he gets the whole town people to burn Dracula's castle. When they came back to the town, they saw all their women. They hide in the church, all dead. Like the vampires got through. I mean, the vampire bat got through the church, and I thought it was a plot hole here, but I gotta remember this. Dracula, right? He can also control regular vampire bats, not just human turned into vampire bats. It was just vampire bats that drink blood from animals, but they also drink blood from human. So these are like regular vampire bats that actually go inside the church, by the way. So if you wonder, I'm like, wait a minute, vampires can't go to the church? Oh, wait a minute, those are just the vampire bat animals, not actual human turning into the vampire bat. So that's what I think of it as. But anyway, that scene was pretty good. You see all the women dead in the church with all their blood all bitten up. It was good special effects, good old school. I like that shit, really good. And the preacher of the town said we lost, the devil won. And then you cut to another scene when you got this guy celebrating this woman's birthday party. His brother comes to the party late because he was sleeping with this woman, you know, and the woman, I think the brother name was Paul, I think, and and Paul decided to leave. The woman got mad, that he slept with. He was telling everybody you messed with me like that, like molested her, which never did happen, by the way. And the father of the woman got mad because she slept around with him, and then the brother and Paul kind of escaped and went to the party. So his brother, so the woman, who's the birthday girl, and then the two security, like the cops, try to go after Paul for messing with the woman, and then Paul jumped into the horse carriage, and the horse carriage right outside the town, and then Paul got out. He went to the bar, and then the barkeeper didn't want him hanging around here. He got mad at his own. He got mad at his own daughter, like letting him inside the bar. So he kicked Paul out, and pretty much when Paul was out, he was walking around. He saw this carriage. He got on the carriage, and then he ended up going to Dracula's castle, right? So then Dracula let him stay over, and one of Dracula's servants liked him. So Dracula's servants, the female servants slept with Paul, and then Dracula comes out. He got mad. He stabbed her, like violently stabbed her, man, like really. And so Paul got stuck got locked in the room. He climbs down the window. He got inside Dracula's chamber, and after that, you cut to a scene when you got these police force trying to look for the guy Paul, and they can't pretty much find the guy. They're gonna order for the guy's arrest, and then Paul's brother and the woman comes into the town. The birthday girl come to the town, and by the way, the birthday girl, I gotta say her name, man, because I think, excuse me, her name is Jenny Handley, Sarah Ferguson's character. I hope I'm right, because let me tell you, this girl, the heroine in this movie, she is hot as hell. She has that angelic look about herself in this movie, and it was like, yo, she got that horror look. That's how a woman in horror should look. All women horror movies, in my opinion, should look angelic, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes a good horror heroine. You get that sweet, innocent, angelic look about yourself. And sometimes you get horror movies now, today, in modern times, when the angelic look doesn't cut it no more. Like, the angelic look are the ones you gotta be careful. They're the ones that might kill you more. But anyway, so they got into the town where Paul was supposed to be in. the barkeep and the village pretty much don't want them there. They kick them out. They end up staying at. They went to Dracula's castle. Dracula invited Paul's brother and the woman to stay over the night at the castle, and then they realize they later realize that something's not. They realize something's not right. Dracula's about to bite the woman, and the cross kind of like drove Dracula off. He told the one of Dracula's servants, right? He told him to get rid of the cross. The servant wouldn't do it because he's in love with her, the Dracula's servant, and he told Dracula no. And then the servant told pretty much the guy, get your woman and get out of the castle. So the guy and the woman got out of the castle, and then Dracula found out the servant let them go. Dracula got mad. He took a burning sword and burned the guy's back. Really good. I like that image scene, how Dracula hold the burning sword, by the way. It looks pretty cool, though. Definitely they made a post out of it. It's definitely worth the buy. But anyway, so Paul and the woman went back into went back to town, excuse me, and the town people want to kick them out again. And the preacher came out. He said, you can stay with me at the church. He started telling Paul about who this guy is. He's really a vampire. So, not Paul, excuse me. Let me say Simon, my mistake. So he told Simon, Paul's brother, that he has to go back to the castle. He wants to know what happened to his brother Paul. And he went back to the castle. He let the woman stay in the church. He told the preacher, protect the woman in the church. Let's go pretty much. And he went back to the castle. He wants to battle Dracula. And of course, the servant, he captured the servant. And he told the servant, you know what, where's your master? And he climbed down the rope to Dracula's little room layer. And of course, the servant betrayed Simon, Paul's brother. And then he got stuck in the coffin. And he got stuck in Dracula's room when he was about to stab Dracula. Like, Dracula's eyes turned red, and he can't do it, because Dracula kind of used his powers to push him back. And when Simon got up, he realized that his brother Paul is dead. Dracula killed him. Like hanging him straight to a metal hook, like. And Dracula wanted to know where the woman is at, because he wants to bite her. So when the vampire bat went inside the church, they attacked the preacher, excuse me, and the blonde woman, Jenny, she escapes, excuse me, Sarah Famison, Jenny's the actress, my mistake. So she escaped the church, and guess what? She decided to go to the castle because she knew Simon was there. Wow. Anyway, yeah, it's funny, right? So she got inside the castle. Dracula's ready to bite her. Then she used a cross to battle Dracula, and she runs out the room while the servant got up, because Dracula pushed the servant away from the woman. And when the servant got up, it's pretty obvious that he used the rope to let the hero Simon use the rope to climb back up, and pretty much he wants her to save save Sarah. I apologize, guys. While Dracula's going after Sarah outside the castle, outside the castle, not inside the castle, outside the castle. I like that scene, how Dracula was chasing her, and I like how Sarah's character, played by Jenny Handley, like how she was like going like this, her movement, she was really scared of Dracula, and then she used the cross to battle Dracula again. Dracula contacted his bats to catch the cross, to get the cross out of her, and then the servant is ready to protect the woman. Dracula killed his servant, and then the hero of the movie comes in, ready battles Dracula. He took a metal piece, throws it in Dracula's stomach, and then Dracula pulls it out, ready to throw it back to the guy, and the thunder hits the metal piece, shocking Dracula, and Dracula's on fire. And I love that special effect. I love how it was set up. It was really good. And of course, Dracula was burning, and then he fell outside the castle. Or pretty much over the castle, and fell all the way straight down. It was like the classic good guy defeated the villain moment. It was like really good. And then I love when the hero and the heroine both love each other. They pretty much love each other, hug each other, like. And I like how the movie ended. All in all, I love this movie. It's not like the quickest pace, you know what I'm saying? But you have some scenes that was kind of quick, but it was more like talking. It was simple talking. The drama was good, though. I kind of like the drama in it, even though it was simple. and the special effects was enjoyable. I like those vampire bats, classic camel vampire bats with the puppet vampire bat with the red eyes, and I like how the vampire bats attacked the preacher when it was biting. I kind of like that effect. It was pretty cool to me. So Skulls of Dracula, I definitely enjoyed it, and I say this is a must own. Special features, it doesn't say in the back, but special feature was like trailers and like photo gallery